What's going on, guys? So I am fighting a case of laryngitis. I have lost pretty much all of my voice. That said, you guys have to see what I ordered, actually by accident. I mean, this thing's super cool. Hang tight, I'll be right back. Okay, so I ordered air filters for the cabin. The cabin has two ACs. One of them uses a 20 by 30 filter, and one of them is real small, and it uses a 16 by 25 by 1 inch filter. And when the box came in, it said reusable air furnace filter on it. I had absolutely no idea what that meant because I did not see reusable on the description when I bought it on Amazon. And I'm like, how do they fit as many as I was supposed to get into this package? Apparently I was supposed to get 6 of them. And I got this one little package, and I thought, well, maybe they made a mistake until I opened it up. So this is really cool. So this is essentially a plastic casing that you open up. It has open and close tabs right here on the sides. This thing lifts up. You open these by peeling away the sides right here, and then you expand it and put it inside of this case. And it's a MERV 8 rating. So that's super cool. I am like blown away by this. This is something I've never seen before. On Amazon, they're actually pretty dang affordable too. I think I paid, well, I can tell you exactly how much I paid. Paid $32.99. The magic here isn't necessarily the technology, it's the fact that these are my replacement filters. So if you've ever purchased replacement air filters, you know that you typically keep them in a large area because they're in a huge box and they stack on top of each other and they take up a ton of space. But with this, these are my replacement filters. You simply lift this up, expand it out, and when you want to throw this away, you lift it up, pull this thing out, throw it away, and you replace it with one of these. 4.8 stars on Amazon. This is super cool. Plus, this is made out of really nice thick plastic. It doesn't feel unsubstantial. It feels like it's high quality. And you know, you throw this inside of there and you have a really, really cool replacement filter option that takes up no space, because once this is inside of your return air, you know, you're not using it anymore. It's already installed. But these are the only things you have to store, and for the price, you can't beat it. Now, I tried to look for 2-inch because the other house has 2-inch filters, and I thought that would be really cool if they made a 2-inch version. I have not found one yet. All of these I found so far have been 1-inch, which actually is more like 3/4 of an inch. But yeah, this is just a brilliant idea. I'm super impressed with how they've done this. The fit and finish on it is phenomenal. Again, really good ratings on Amazon. The setup on this was super easy. It took no time at all. Again, high quality. It feels like it's going to last. It's made by Acecraft reusable furnace filter. I'll put a link in the description if this is something you may be interested in. And again, the real message here is the fact that it's a 1-inch filter, and this is your replacement, or 1-inch thick filter, and this is your replacement. Again, you peel the sides off. You can see how it's perforated right there. You peel them all the way off and it accordions out. You simply put it in 2 grooves on each end, close the top up, and that's it. What do you guys think? This thing is super cool, and kind of shocks me because I did not even know this is what I was buying. I honestly thought I was buying 6, 16 by 25 by 1-inch individual filters. And when I got this box in, and it was real heavy, I'm like, what in the world's in this box? So I got 6 replacements. I got the one that's in here right now, or 5 replacements to the one that's in here right now. And yeah, that's a heck of a value, and it takes up very little space. So if you're trying to store something like this, it's totally worth considering this. Anyways, even though I have laryngitis right now and I can barely speak, I figured this is absolutely worth talking about, especially if you're a homeowner or you're renting or you have an apartment or something like that and you need replacement filters and you don't have a heck of a lot of room for storage. Because again, the only thing you're storing are these replacements, because this is going to be inside of your air handler, and all you have right here are the filters that you, or at least the filter membrane that you replace. Now, one thing that an HVAC tech taught me, which is super important, is when you look at these MERV ratings, this is essentially how well it does at blocking certain things from going through it. It's probably the best way I can say it in layman's terms. I'm not an HVAC tech. And the higher the MERV rating, the more I guess, the more it blocks, the more it traps, the more particulate it can stop. They say you also have to be careful not to go too high on a MERV rating. MERV 8 is typically what this HVAC tech recommended, because when you go beyond that, you're actually restricting airflow at that point as well. So you may be blocking more contaminants, you may be blocking smaller particles, but you're also causing your air conditioner to be less efficient and for it to work harder. If that's true, for you HVAC techs that watch my channel, leave a comment below, because it makes sense. I guess it's kind of like if you have an air filter in your house and you get, a super HEPA filter inside of there versus a standard one, it's going to filter out more stuff, but it's also going to slow the flow of air down because it's going to act as a barrier, and that barrier is going to prevent the efficiency of air to go through it as easily. And I could see exactly how an air conditioning filter would do the same thing. It's kind of the same reason why you swap your filters out whenever they start getting dirty, because you want to know that you're not, creating a scenario where it's so clogged that it's preventing air from going into your air handler and making it less efficient and possibly making it work harder as well. Anyways, if you've used this, leave a comment below. This isn't a sponsored video at all. This is just something that I picked up off Amazon, and I thought you, all my viewers, would like to see. And this might save you a lot of money, but it's certainly going to save you storage space, which is really cool. Anyways, again, sorry for my crazy voice right now. It's just something I'm dealing with until everything gets all healed up. But hopefully you enjoy this. I'll throw a link in the description again if this is something you may be interested in. Guys, if you haven't had a chance, please take a moment, subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up, and we'll talk to you again very soon.